Welcome to the eNforce e-commerce network for professionals by professionals.
So I want to share some insights on something that I learned a little while back. I was actually at a Christmas party. I was invited to one that was sponsored by sellerevents.com, Athena Severi and Dan Ashburn. They actually run some amazing training programs and stuff. Not doing a commercial for them or anything. That's just where I happened to be. It was local to my area. And I knew some high-level sellers and tool and software creators that were going to be there. And something I noticed, it was strange at first, but I really noticed a trend in there, is that a lot of these 7, 8, 9-figure Amazon sellers, that's actually what they were before they created a lot of their tools and software and everything else. They're problem solvers, but extremely advanced, extremely modern, and really find ways to just get to the cutting edge. These guys live online, guys and girls, and just extremely advanced technologically, as well as in their ability to conduct e-commerce and grow and everything else. So as I'm talking to someone, I meet a young guy named Aaron Cordovez. He's a extremely successful Amazon seller, and he owns a software platform called Samurai Seller. It's tools to support Amazon sellers that he created out of needs that he noticed to help himself be a better seller on the platform. And as we're talking, we agree we want to keep in touch, and I'm reaching in my pocket to get a business card out, which I realized really fast was obsolete in that meeting. And he pulls out his phone and says, "Hey, look up here." Takes a selfie of us, puts my number in his phone, and then texts me the selfie. And I'm just like, okay, this guy's weird, maybe, whatever. I noticed a real trend around some extremely successful people in that room. Not one of them, except for 2 people that were in there that were trying to solicit business from them, actually had business cards. When they wanted to connect with someone, they wanted it to be personal. They wanted it to get direct into their phone. Aaron took a selfie and put it in so that he would actually remember who you were, where and how he met you and everything else, and it actually put a personal touch to it. And I'm just sitting here scratching my head. I've got like 9 people's numbers now in my phone that, you know, no business cards, which then I start thinking, how much more efficient and effective is this? Instead of coming home with a pocket full of business cards that I throw on my desk and maybe not actually do something with, all these are already uploaded into my contacts. I have them ready to go. Several of these people we connected with on LinkedIn or other platforms while we were standing in the room. And then I watched a young couple who, you know, their business is actually building and selling Amazon seller accounts. And they do it at a ridiculous multiple off of the gross. I mean, they're extremely successful at that. And they went through and explained how what made their businesses so successful was the network and the information that they gathered. And what I realized as I was looking around this room is that all these people that are extremely sophisticated in e-commerce, all the people that make millions, tens of millions, hundreds of millions a year in doing Amazon sales and in conducting commerce on Amazon and other third-party marketplaces, they are brilliant at shortcuts. And most of these people you're not going to find unless they want you to find them. And it really led me to start to think about a lot of the sellers that we enforce against, which I was assured that none of the people in that room are the type of sellers that would sell anyone's brand without their authorization. But what I did notice is that there were dozens of excellent problem solvers in the room. Dozens of people where when they saw a hole or a need for a better mousetrap, they went ahead and either developed it or found someone that could develop that for them, and then they implemented that technology to be able to help. They found shortcuts in everything. The business card thing seems so small, but when you realize how much more efficient and effective and personal that was, that also shows as to why so many of these people are so good at obtaining and building loyal customer bases. So what does that mean for a lot of people out there that are e-commerce managers or for the brands or anything out there? It really goes to show that do you want to really look inside and reevaluate how you treat your customers, how you retain your customers, what type of customer community are you building? Are you saving your customers' information and actually keeping in touch with them, and using that information to build a database? So for example, someone I met, they specialized in baby products. They sold their business in the baby products to another company, but they sold their their network that they had built, their customer base, okay? What they had built is a sophisticated list of customers, the age group of their children, because they're buying baby stuff, which now whoever acquired that knows that in a year those children will be toddlers. 2 more years they'll be 4-year-olds, and on down the list all the way up until they're adults. They have built a base on these people that you're not going to find anywhere online unless they want you to until they're 18 years old. I recommend everybody who's selling products on Amazon, eBay, on your own e-commerce sites or whatever else, take those same measures yourself. Build your own list, your own customer base. Build a reason or a community as to why those customers want to be brand loyal to you and keep coming back to you directly, regardless of the platform that you're connecting with them on. I really hope this helps, and I hope this really made a shift as to how you handle your customers and to how you sell your products online moving forward.